So in this video, we're looking at this problem here. It is given that A is even and that B and C are both odd. Show that ABC is even. Now we know that ABC means A times B times C. Now you could theoretically explain this in words, because we could break this down into just looking at A times B to start off with. And so A times B is even times odd. Okay, because we know that A is even, we know that B is odd. Even times odd, we know is even. So A times B is even. We're then multiplying A times B by C. Now that is an even number. A times B is even. And C is an odd number. So we have even times odd again, and so we know that that is even. So A, B, C is even, as was required. Now, we could go one better with showing this algebraically and say that if A is even, then we can write A as 2 times some integer k. So let's write it as 2k. If B is odd, then B can be written as some even number, so 2l plus 1. So it's 1 more than an even number. Okay, now we must make sure that we use different letters here, because we want to make sure that B isn't just 1 more than A. Okay, so we're not looking at consecutive numbers here. So this allows you to have that A is any even number and B is any odd number. And if C is odd, then C is 2m plus 1. Where k, l and m are integers. So I'm going to write that down. K, l, m are integers. So what we're doing is we're multiplying these three numbers together. So A, B, C is 2k times by 2l plus 1 times by 2m plus 1. So we now need to expand this out. Now we're going to do this in stages. Okay, so focus just on the 2l plus 1, 2m plus 1 first. So leave the 2k as it is. Then we'll have 2l times 2m, which is 4lm. We'll have 2l times 1, 1 times 2m, and then 1 times 1. Now we need to multiply through by the 2k. So 2k needs to multiply with each of those 4 terms. So we're going to have, well actually, do I need to do that? Probably not. I mean, you could bring the k in if that helps. Let's just do that. I'll multiply through by k, but I'll leave the 2 on the outside. Because the idea here is that I've got 2 lots of, well, 4 klm plus 2kl plus 2km plus k. So I've multiplied the k by that term, that term, that term, and that term. But the idea here is that I've got 2 times some integer. If k, l, and m are integers, then that also has to be an integer, which is even. Okay, because 2 is a factor. So this is the more kind of algebraic way of writing this down so that everything's clear, rather than just having even times odd is odd. Okay? So look to see which format is going to be more applicable in which scenario. But it's good that you can see both, and if you can understand what I've done here, then all the better, really.